Good afternoon. Good afternoon, all. Is my voice is audible? Am I audible? Answer in the chat box. Answer your attendance at sharp 12:30. Answer attendance at sharp 12:30. After 12:30. So, good afternoon once again. So this is the video lecture on design and analysis of algorithms. We are currently discussing with module 3 greedy method. So in that we come with a new concept and very important concept from exam point of view, minimum cost spanning tree. So these two algorithms what you are having. So two algorithms you are going with a very important concepts from exam point of view. Okay, so come further. What is minimum spanning tree? That is MST. What is minimum spanning tree? So it is a tree. You are all familiar with a tree. A tree will consist of vertices and edges. Okay, so what the tree will consist of? Tree is equal to vertices with edges. Okay, so in that you come with a spanning tree, the spanning tree of a connected graph. So graph means g, graph g is equal to v comma e, that is vertices and edges. Okay, so it is a connected graph, is it's connected acyclic subgraph. So that means it should be a connected graph without any cycle. As you all know, it is a acyclic. Acyclic means, so acyclic means it doesn't contain any cycle. So what is the meaning of acyclic? So there we are telling it as connected graph is its connected acyclic subgraph. So you are getting connected acyclic subgraph. So in that, what does acyclic mean? So what do you mean by acyclic? So acyclic means a graph without any cycle. So when you tell it as a cycle, if it is starting point and ending point are same, we tell it as a cycle. But in the spanning tree, it is a connected graph. So it doesn't contain any cycle. So that one we take it as a cyclic subgraph that contains all vertices of the graph. So keep in your mind, it is a acyclic subgraph that contains all vertices of the graph. This is spanning tree. Come for minimum. So what is the difference here and there? It is the same definition. So, but minimum is the word you have added. So minimum spanning tree of a weighted connected graph. So keep in your mind, spanning tree, connected graph. Minimum spanning tree, weighted connected graph is its spanning tree. So same thing, is its connected acyclic subgraph is replaced with spanning tree or smallest weight. So it is a weighted connected graph is its spanning tree of the smallest weight, where the weight of the tree is defined as sum of weights on all its edges. So weight of a tree is defined as sum of weights on all its edges. So what is spanning tree? It is a connected graph with a acyclic subgraph that contain all vertices. Whereas minimum maximum is calculated for weights. So of the weighted connected graph is its spanning tree of smallest weight, where weight of the tree is defined as sum of weights on all its edges. So now you come for the problem. Minimum spanning tree problem is a problem of finding minimum spanning tree for a given weighted connected graph. So what is the problem of MST? MST means minimum spanning tree. So problem of finding the minimum spanning tree for the given weighted connected graph. So this is the examples we can take for the minimum spanning tree. So this is the graphs. Okay. So give from the graphs we can take the path. Okay. So you can take from path, you can take 1, 2, 3. What is the weight? 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 6. So then you can go with another path also. A to B, A to C, C to D. 1 plus 5 plus 1 plus 3 equals 9. From A you can, this is all the subgraphs that are derived from this particular graph. So subgraph which are connected. So that should connect all the vertices. We call it as a spanning tree. So how many spanning trees? Spanning tree 1, 2, spanning tree 3. So from all these things, which are the minimum one? Minimum one. This one is at 7, 6, 9, and 8. So in that, which is the minimum? WT1. So WT1 is equal to 6. So that's why we tell T1 being minimum spanning tree. So there is no conditions. Okay. So now you come for this condition. Okay, how to find minimum spanning tree? Okay, so understand this one carefully. So how to find minimum spanning tree? So that we shall go with find the minimum edge from each node. Okay, so how many vertices are there? Can you tell in this particular diagram? Yes, you have to answer in the chat box. So how many vertices you are having in this particular diagram 1? So there are, this is diagram 1, this is diagram 2. So in diagram 1, how many vertices are there? How many vertices are there in this diagram? So first diagram, take the first diagram and tell me how many vertices are there. 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so in that this one is taken as source and this one is taken as destination because you are moving from left to right. So you take it as, so this is the source vertex, this is the destination vertex, and you have to travel from all the nodes. Okay, so travel from all the nodes from here. Okay, so see the cost of each edge. So from this edge, this one is taken as edge 1, node 1. So node 1, how many edges are going? So from node 1, 2 edges are going. Okay, so from node 1, which is the minimum edge you will consider? So from node, this is the node number 1. Node number 1, you are having 2 edges, E1 and E2. So E1 is 4, E2 is 8. Which is the edge you will consider? Yes, which is the edge you consider? You have to go with a minimum edge. You have to understand here, because when you go with the algorithm, you may find difficult. So you should be very clear. So from this node, so one path is going at 4, the other one is going at 8. Okay, so in that, which is the minimum one? Yes, answer in the chat box. Okay, so from node 1, you have to travel with all the nodes and find which is the minimum edge. Okay, so from node 1, this one is going at 4, this one is 8. So which is the shortest one? 4. So that's why I marked this one as blue line, because the path is selected. Now you come for the node 2. This one is node 2. Because you started from node 1, right? So node 1, the first edge is, so from node 1, the first edge is 4 plus. So from node 2, this is node 2. So node 2, you are having how many edges? One is 8, the other one is 4, the other one is 11. So how many edges are there from node 2? 4, 11 and 8. Okay, so in that, which is the minimum one? So minimum one is 4. First minimum is 4, but that path is already taken. So apart from 4, so you have 8, the other one is 11. So which is the minimum one you take? Yes, answer in the chat box. From here, so path is one is 4, the other one is 8, the other one is 11. So in that, which is the minimum one? First minimum is 4, but you have already taken the path from node 1 to node 2. So don't consider that particular 4. Apart from 4, which is the other edges you are having? The other one is 8, the other one is 11. So in that, which you will take? You will go with the 8. Okay, so now you take the path, that is 8. So you keep counting. First one is 4, next one is 8. Finish. So from this one, this is the path. This is the node number 3. So node number 3, okay. So node 1 has got, node 2 you have got, node 3. So you are at node 3. So node 3 you are going with a 2, 8, 7, 4. So how many edges are there? 2, 8, 7, 4. So in that, which is the minimum one? Yes, you have to tell me. So there are 4 edges, 8, 2, 7 and 4. So in that 8 is already taken. You leave that 8. So remaining thing are 2, 4 and 7. So which one you are taking? You are taking 2. So which is the minimum one? 2 is the minimum one. So 2 you have taken. This node is also finished. Okay. So after finishing this node is also finished. So which are the finished nodes? 1 is finished, 2 is finished, 3 is finished, 4 is finished. Okay. So after this thing, so now you have to go with the next coming nodes. So after 2 plus 8 plus 2, so now you are at path. So this is the shortest node. So after that, now you come for this node again. So from here, you have to go further. So from here, you have to go further. So after 8 is finished, 2 is finished, which is the next one you are having. So you have 7, you have 4. So in that, which you take? In order to go further, there is no that there is, you should continue like a cycle only. So from after 2, so you, which is the next node, you can, 8 is finished, 2 is finished, remaining is 7 and 4. Which one you will take? So you will go after 8 is finished, 2 is finished, which is the next one? So you go with 4. Okay, so that's why you take it as 4. So cost from 4. So now you are coming for this node. So from this node, which is the next one? 2, 4, 10, 14. 2, 4, 10, 14, which is the minimum one you are having? 2. So that's why you have to go with the next path is 2. So from this one, 2, 6, 1. So which one is the next minimum path you will go? That is 1. Okay. So all the nodes are visited. Can you check? So 1, this 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, 6, 7. So up to here, all the nodes are visited. So after that, so again, which are not visited? So this one is also visited. From here, you have to go with from this node. 9 is there, 14 is there. Which is the shortest path? It is 9. So you have to visit all the nodes and find minimum cost. So finding all the minimum cost. So what is the solution? You tell me. This is your path. So 4, 8, 2, 4, 2, 1, 9. So what is the value you are getting? Yes, what is the value? 4 plus 8, 12, 12 plus 2, 12 plus 2, 14, 14 plus 4, 18, 20, 21, 30. So this is the path you are having. So that gives the minimum cost spanning tree. Okay, so this is the spanning tree. Understood? So now you come for the next particular concept. So next concept is finding minimum cost spanning tree using Prim's algorithm. So understand carefully. So today only it's very, very important because you will get compulsory 100% questions from next 4 concepts. Okay, so all concepts you will be getting question. There is no other questions you will get. So Prims also, Kruskal also, Dijkstra's, Huffman and Deep. So you will get all the questions on this particular topics. Okay, so come for the Prim's algorithm example. Okay, so this is the path you have taken. Okay, so this is the diagram. You have to find the shortest path from source node to destination node. So from the given diagram, can you tell which is the source node and which is the destination node? So given graph is this one. So from this graph, can you tell which is the source and destination node? Yes, tell me from this graph, which one can be the source and which one can be the destination? Just seeing the nodes, you can tell which can be the source and which can be the destination. See the letters. What are the nodes? Name of the nodes you are having? Yes, tell me the names of the nodes. What are the names of the nodes you are having? Yes, tell me what are the names of the nodes you are having in this particular vertex? Nodes. These are the vertex what you are having. These are called nodes. So what are the names of the nodes you are having? Node A, node B, node C, node D, node E, node F. So understand this particular concept. So this much nodes you are having. Okay. So in that, so first you see you are finding you are starting source node is A because A, B, C, D, E, F. So source node we are taking it as A and destination node you are taking it as F. So which is the destination node? Last node we call it as a destination node and first node we call it as a source node. So source node we take it as A, and destination node we take it as F. Okay, so source node here we consider A or B. So your first node or second node can be the source node, last node will be the destination node. Okay, so here you see from A. So what is the minimum weight you are having from edge A? Answer it here. So from A to B is 2, A to D it's 5, A to F it's 6. So which edge you are going to take? Which edge you are going to take? A to B, A to B, you take it as 2, A to D is 5, A to F is 6. Okay, so which is the node you take? So which is the minimum weighted edge? So A to B it's 2, A to D is 5, A to F is 6. So in that, which is the minimum edge? Yes, your people can answer your attendance. So here you are taking the source node as B, destination node as F. Okay, source node you are taking it as B and destination node as F. So from B, which is the shortest path you have to find out? From B to A it is 2, from B to C it is 8, from B to D it is 6. So for that's why 2, 8, 6. In that, which is the minimum one? B to A. So this is the first diagram you take. B to A, it is 2. Now you are at A. Okay. So from A, which is the edges you are having? B A to B, it's 2. A to D, it's 5. A to F, it's 6. So 2, 5, 6. In that 2 is already been assigned. So after 2 is removed, which are the other 2 you are having? 5 and 6. So that's why from A, 5 and 6 are there. You are taking it as 5. So from B, you have gone to A. From A, you are going to D. So now from D, which is the shortest distance you have to take? From D, D to C 3, D to E 6, D to F 7, D to A 5. So in that, which is the minimum one? 3, 6, 7, 5. So in that, minimum one is 3. So that's why you have taken the path from D to C, it is 3. Okay. So now you have reached which node? You have reached node C. So come for C node. From C, C to B 8, C to D 3, C to E 5. So in that, which is the minimum one you are having? So from 8 3, 5, but 3 is already been placed here, so you can't consider this 3. So which are the remaining one? 5 and 8. So in that, which is the minimum? 5. So take it as from C to E, it is 5. Understood? So now you are at edge E. You are at which edge? E. So from E to F it is 2. From E to D it is 6. From E to C it is 5. But 5 is already considered. Which is the last one? Next you are having 2 is there, 6 is there. So 2 and 6, which is the minimum one? It is 2. So that's why you're giving E to F. So once you finish, so you have to go check whether all the vertices are there in your graph. So how many vertices are there? A, B, C, D, E, F. So B to A to D, D to C, C to E, and E to F. So everything you have been listed here. Understood? So this is the Prim's algorithm. Understood? So this one also you can take the another example of the Prim's algorithm. So this is the graph we have taken. So from this graphs, you have to check which is the you have to check the path from source to destination. So which is the source here? Source here is 0. Which is the destination here? Destination is 4. So you have to go with all the routes and travel and tell the path. Okay. So go with all the routes to travel and tell the path. Understood? So see here. So you are starting from node 0. So from node 0, you are having it as 0 to 1, it is 4. 0 to 7, it is 8. So that's why it is starting here. So from 0 to 1, weight is 4. 0 to 7, weight is 8. So which one you are going to consider? So we are going to consider the 4. Okay. So it is traveled here. Okay. So come for 4. So from 4, you are having the one is 8, the other one is 11, the other one is 4. So in that, which is the minimum you are having? Which is the minimum you are having? So first one is 8, next you have 4, next you have 11. So in that, which is the minimum one you are having? Minimum one is 4. So that's why 4 is marked here. Okay. So now it moves back to 0 only. 0. Okay. So because, so from here, which is the minimum one? 4. So travel back to 4 only. So where it goes to 0. Now it is at 0. So from 0, which is the next path you can take? 0 to 1 path is already finished. Now you come for the next one. So next one is, remaining one is 7. So that path is been considered here. From 8, so from here, which is the nodes you are having? So from 7, it is 8, 7 and 1. So that's why you are given from 7, it is going to 8 with weight 7. And from here, it is going to node 6 with 1. So which is the minimum one you are having? Minimum one is 1. So take it as 6 here. So from 6, which is the minimum one? So 6, you are having it as 2 to 5 and 6 to 8. So from 6, you are in 2 as well as 6. So that's why you are here, you are going with 2 here. So again, you can, after that, you can go with a next. Similarly, you can find the path. Okay, this is the another algorithm which is taken similar to like this only. So example from the textbook. So this is the example we have taken from the textbook. So first vertices, you are taking it as A, and last vertices will be F only. Okay, so last vertices is F only. So initially vertices you take initially A null. So from A, which are the vertices which are connecting? From A to B, the path is which are from A, which are the remaining vertices? B, C, D, E, F. Okay, so which are reachable from A? From A to B, it is B is reachable from A comma 3. From A, is C is reachable directly? No, C is not reachable. So you give minus comma infinity. From A, is D is reachable? No, D is not reachable. Give it as minus comma infinity. From A, is E is reachable? Yes, from A, E is reachable. So that's why you write it as A comma 6. From F, which is reachable? From to F, from A, it is reachable at 5. So write it as A comma 5. So which is the reachable one? Minimum one. In that you have to go with a minimum. So 3, infinity, infinity, 6 and 5, which is the minimum one. It is B. So take that particular vertices. B, A, comma 3. So from B, which is reachable, you have to see. From B, which are the remaining vertices? C, A is already there. So from B, which are reachable? C, D, E, F. So from B, which is reachable? C is reachable at path 1. Is D is reachable from B? No. Is E is reachable from B? So you have to go, yes, from A and B. From B to A, it is 3. So yes, B is reachable. So yes, from B, it is reachable. Okay, so that's why you are writing B, A, comma 3. So E is reachable through A, comma 6. B is reachable through A. Okay, so from A, which is reachable? Through A, it is reachable. So that's why for E, you write it as A, comma 6. Understanding? A, comma 6. And F is directly reachable from B. So write it as B, comma 4. Okay, so this is B of E comma 4 in that 1 infinity 6 4, which is reachable. So 1. So take this particular C comma 1. From C, which are to be reachable? D should be reachable, E should be reachable, F should be reachable. So D is reachable from C through 6. E is reachable through A at 6, and F is reachable through B comma 4. So in that, which is reachable? B comma 4, which is the minimum one, 6 comma 6 comma 4. So 4. So take the next one. So same path, C B comma 1. Now you are going with C B comma 4. From F, which are reachable, you have to take. So from F, which are the reachable one? D is not there, E is not there. So from F, D comma, D is reachable from F comma 5 and D is reachable from F comma 2. So 5 and 2, which are reachable? Which is the minimum one? 2. So take E, F comma 2. So from E, which is the reachable? D is reachable from E directly through. That's why you write it D F comma 5. The path is, this one is the path you have. So this is the example from the textbook. Okay, so have you understood this particular algorithm? So how the path is, you have to work on this. So understand the concept and you can easily work on that. So go through this particular PPT textbook, you can easily understand. So have you people understood? Yes, answer in the chat box. Go through the video in YouTube link. If you're not understood, I will tell you the same thing in the next class. Okay. So I hope you all got understood. I will explain the same concept in the tomorrow's class. Okay, the same example. Okay, in the next class. Okay, so I hope you all got understood. So kindly go through my YouTube channel 1DPMK. Kindly like, subscribe, share the content, and understand the concept of the algorithms. Okay, so I will be ending this particular class now. So see you in the next time with the next video. So thank you all. Stay home, stay safe.